What about the recent moves, by the Biden administration to ban or limit the investment in the three sectors, for example, AI, quantum computing, and advanced chips, by the U.S. Companies?
Well, I doubt that's going to have a great deal of impact. 10 years ago, perhaps, because China didn't have the expertise. And when American venture capitalists came to China, they brought expertise with them. Take a firm like RSA, which produced radio chips. It was created by an American VC firm, venture capital firm. That required a lot of American expertise. But at this point, China has sufficient expertise to be able to make its own investments. So I don't believe that the restrictions are going to have a very big impact. They'll have some impact, but nothing like 10 years ago.
Briefly, Mr. Goldman, what's your vision of these two countries, for example, in terms of their engagement and relationship in the high-tech sector? Is that possible? One country probably excels at a particular technology, the other side at another technology. So there is a peaceful coexistence and also fair competition.
As an economist, that is the ideal. The international division of labor is good for everybody. But there's also a strategic issue. Does the United States look at China as a strategic military rival, and what are the military implications of this? And that's something which the two countries haven't worked out. We say that we are restricting technology exports to China because we're afraid that these will be used for the Chinese military. Now, I personally think that argument is wrong. It's a technical argument and there's a long explanation. But there is a broader issue, namely the United States has had a system of alliances in Asia, with not just with Japan and Korea and others, and China is looked at as disruptive and a threat to the region. So I think a great deal of wisdom is required on both sides to de-escalate and create a strategic situation where neither side feels threatened by the other. And that's certainly not the case now. I think I've written elsewhere that the great task of our generation is to avoid a war between China and the United States. Both sides have a profound responsibility to their own countries and humanity to avoid a confrontation. Well, in principle, there's no reason for China and the U.S. to fight.